Hello, this is Keith Hall, and welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about using two different functions that you could utilize in your analysis of your data sets in Excel. We're going to be utilizing the filter function with the choose function. So with the choose function, uh, let's see, the definition of it is basically the choose function in Excel is designed to return a specific value from a list of values based upon a given index number. So in short, this is a simplified version of what the choose function will do. So I'm going to type it in choose, and I'm just going to select 2 as an example. The value, I'll explain this in a second. The second value for the choose function, and again, you could see from the IntelliSense, you can have multiple values here. I'm just only going to put in 2. I forgot the double quotes. So let me explain why this function returned false. So the first argument to the choose function is the number, the, the choice that you want returned. So in other words, after the first argument, you're going to be given it a list of choices that you want returned based upon the value that you have in the first argument. So since I selected 2 out of this, it's selected the second choice out of these two, out of these choices that I put in here. So if I select 1, if I put in 1, then it's going to return true because true is the first choice in the list of choices that I put. Okay, you could use choose in many different situations, and you could utilize the fact that the first argument could be dynamic, meaning it could be the value based upon another cell's value somewhere else in your worksheet. So this is just a simplified version of it to explain what the choose function does. Now let's see how we can incorporate this in a bigger situation and include it with the filter function. So let's first build the choose function out of this filter function that we're building. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a trick here with the choose function using array constants. Okay, let me put these in curly brackets and I explain what this is doing in a second. So my first choice that I want to return in this choice is I'm just picking by random the first column here in my data set. Then the second choice that I want to return is going to be the category. Close it out and press enter. So let's go back to this and let's see what this is doing. So when I talk about array constants are basically collections of values that you directly enter into a formula with the curly braces, which is what I did here. So in this particular case, I entered 1 comma 2 in my curly braces. So what I'm telling the choose function to do in this particular case is not just return one choice out of these 2 choices I put in. I want both of those choices to be returned. And that's how you could use the curly brackets or array constants in this particular case with the choose function. So what this, again, what this function did was I want to return all the results for this range here, B7 through B18, and then I also wanted to return this range, which is I selected. So, and that's what got returned here. Now what I'm going to do with this results, I'm going to use this as the array to input into the filter function. So let's go over here and let's rebuild this from scratch. First, I'm gonna, on the outer port, I'll put the filter. The array now is gonna be this choose function here. So I'm gonna put in choose, use the array constants, 1, comma 2, and then comma, the value here, department, comma, category, comma, or no comma. So that's my array now. What gets returned from this function, this portion, will be fed into the filters function first argument, which is the array. Now I'm working on the second argument for the filter function. What do I want to include based upon what this array has? So I want to include all Q1 sales that are greater than or equal to 200,000. I'm not going to utilize the third argument, which is optional for the filter function. But now I'm going to press enter, and there you go. So what it did was it took this array right here over to your right, which is the choose function results, fed that into the first argument for the filter function, and based upon that, I'm going to filter out of here what records have Q1 sales greater than or equal to 200,000, and that's what got returned here. So hopefully this tutorial, short tutorial, was very useful for today, how you could utilize two different functions to get the results that you want. I want to thank you for stopping by today. Please like and share this video, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye now.